down there.
Woo!
You say I'm craving hope in this darkness.
Good morning. It's currently shortly after 7 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday, and I'm excited because we're going freediving and spearfishing today. Yeah, I'm just preparing a tea and some hot water for my wetsuit. All right, we got everything packed and loaded. It's about time to head out. We're meeting a few people at a new dive location that no one of us has ever been to, and we haven't been diving with these people yet. I think there's nobody that I know personally so far. Air temperature is 5 degrees Celsius right now. Water temperature should be 9.3 Celsius. Yeah, it's a bit chilly. But yeah, the sky is like a little bit cloudy. It was supposed to rain today, but right now it actually doesn't look like it, so that's good. So we made it, we're here, and the weather's actually looking pretty good. Sun is just coming out a little bit. It's super cold, super chilly. I'm cold already, but I'm just gonna put some hot water in my wetsuit and jump in. We are all here, we are 4 people, Jason, Richard, Paul and me. And yeah, we're gonna get suited up now and then jump in. I hate putting a camera in my face. So we're here. We're all stood up. This is Jason. Hi Jason. He's having a surf wetsuit, so he might be a bit cold, but yeah. And this is Richard.
Hello.
Yeah, that's the crew for today, and we're about to hop in, see what the visibility is like. Current doesn't look too bad. We have like a decent slack with this specific spot here, or kind of all spots around Camp River. You always want to make sure you check the tides and currents. The Discovery Passage can have currents up to I think 6 knots or something, so pretty strong. You want to have the timing right in that case. Yeah, let's go. Okay, let's go. We have to swim a little bit to get to the wall where it gets interesting. So we're just gonna make our way over there now. Here we go again. Visibility is looking pretty sweet. Although there are quite some particles in the water, that's why it looks like it's snowing. But other than that, I would say 10 meters, maybe even a little bit more. Saw this little China rockfish right at the beginning, and lots of sea urchin again. There was really not that much kelp forest left, but the few bits and pieces that were still there were absolutely magic again. Really loved it. That's Richard. He's trying his luck down there. As always, at the moment, lingcod and rockfish season is closed, so we are looking for greenling and we're looking for cabezon maybe. Yeah, I thought that looked way cooler than it did. There was a lingcod down there.
Ooh.
But what a small one. I have actually never tried cabezon. I've seen a few sculpins, but I never came across a cabezon yet, and I'd be really keen to try one, see what they taste like. I hear very mixed things about them. So you can see me reaching out there for a greenling, but I didn't take the shot. I think it didn't offer me a proper shot in that case, but I have been getting a little bit more selective about the greenling that I try to shoot, because I've had some that turned out to be way too small, and then the fillets on them, they're just tiny. So it's really hard to estimate the size of the fish underwater, and if I have the slightest doubt that it might not be a proper size, then I just leave it. Beautiful greenling. Small equalization problems there, as always, unfortunately, but they left as quick as they came, so that was good. Thank you so much to my cameraman at this point. For me, it's really interesting to see this kind of perspective. It helps a lot with improving my freediving and spearfishing skills, just because I can see the movements I make and mistakes, and I can really adapt to that and focus on what I want to improve. Trying to blend in a little bit here. When I look at this, I really see the scuba diver in my fin movements. Sometimes I feel like I should do like a normal kick a little bit more than this frog kick kind of style, but you do a lot when you're scuba diving. It just makes you be so much bigger, right? So here we tried a little thing that we haven't done yet. I placed the GoPro at the bottom of the ocean, and we left it there for like 5 minutes, and it was quite interesting to see. Here comes the first bigger fish. Just gliding over the rock there. And then in the middle of the picture there's this little orange one constantly like changing his position. And this greenling thought he's gonna say hello to the GoPro. You can see me swimming by there in the back. That was actually when I took my first shot, but I missed. We accidentally pulled one of the kelp forest thingies out. That's what happened in the back there on that bigger rock. We sometimes hold on to them if the current on the surface is a little bit stronger. Unfortunately, we are slowly coming to the point where my GoPro started to freeze again. I don't know why it keeps happening. I have a new battery. I tried software updates and everything, but I think it's just time to get a new GoPro. My GoPro's already it's a Hero 8, so it has quite, I think, 4 years on it. Yeah, unfortunately, right after the GoPro froze, we landed the first fish, and Richard was also very successful, and yeah, we saw sea lions, so yeah, I don't have any footage of that. Too bad. Yeah, and when we came out, I think we've actually been in the water for 2 hours, which is quite long, and I didn't get that cold. So, we just got back. The weather was beautiful. It was really supposed to rain, I can't believe it. And we got some dinner. This is a bit smaller, but this is actually a good size for a greenling. Beautiful fish. And Richard got his limit of 3. Beautiful. Yeah. Nicely done.
Fish tacos tonight.
Yeah. So we're changed. I'm still in my towel. Yeah, great. It's a great spot. We've been really enjoying it. There's way more to explore though. Like we didn't have all the time to see everything because there is quite a short period of slack. So you only have like realistically probably 1 hour to explore, and as I said, it's quite the swim out. So I definitely want to come back and explore a little bit more, go a bit further, maybe go around the other side as well. From the marine life, I wouldn't say it is bursting with life. There's a lot of fish though. Like there's not so much of the small critters in the water. We didn't see many jellyfish. We didn't see many nudibranchs. We saw a lot of greenlings, and they were good size. We saw a lot of rockfish, which is always awesome to see because rockfish is a little bit critical in BC waters at the moment. So there were big and healthy rockfish. That was so cool to see. And we saw lingcod. Not the biggest one, but there was one. So that's awesome. It's always exciting to see lingcods for summer season when they're open. I kind of keep that in the back of my head, and this one was like way too small, so like it has to grow a little bit more, but I'm sure there are bigger ones as well. So yeah, happy I got 2 fish. It's gonna be great dinner tonight. Maybe I put one in the freezer. I don't know. It's definitely one of the greenlings is definitely my personal best. It's a decent size for a greenling. I think I've seen bigger ones out there, but I wasn't lucky with shooting them. And yeah, but that one, I'm pretty proud of that one. It's a good size. Yeah, I don't know. Time to pack up and head home, I guess. I really don't want to go though. Like we even saw a sea lion, and I think it was a Stella sea lion because it was huge. I've never seen such a big, it was a bull for sure. I've never seen such a big sea lion in the water before. That was really exciting, but he kept his distance. Like I saw his big, huge shade, and then we saw him popping up at the surface for breathing, maybe like 30 meters away from us. Great times. I saw a red rock crab that was a legal size, but it was missing one of the claws, so I left it. With red rock crabs, there's not too much meat in the rest of the legs and in the body, so you want to make sure that if you grab a red rock crab, it has decent claws. Otherwise there's not so much to eat. But yeah, that one was missing a big claw, so I put it back. Yeah, we saw a harbor seal, was cruising right past me. Unfortunately though, just before I shot my first fish, the GoPro froze again. I tried that trick where you press the top button and the side bottom button for like 10 seconds or more, and it didn't work, and we were not very close to shore, so I couldn't take the battery out, put it back in. But that's a bummer. So unfortunately I don't have any footage of how I shot any fish or how Richard shot any fish. But that's the way it is sometimes, right? It was still a great time, and it's gonna be in my memory forever. It was awesome. Thank you so much, Chris Sampson, for giving me the information on where to go here. I've had this location on my list for quite some time, but I didn't know anyone who has been here, and Chris Sampson set me up with some information on where to enter the water, where to go, and what to look for, and to be aware of tides and currents and all that fun stuff. So thank you, Chris. Would love to go diving here with you together. It's a sweet spot. Thank you guys so much for watching also my last videos. I really enjoy reading the comments, and I have been getting some great feedback from you guys, so thank you. You are my heroes. It's way more fun if you get good feedback, and I mean, I'm not getting anything out of it, right, other than like positive feedback and great vibes and meeting people that want to go diving with me. So that's awesome. That's already enough, more than I could have ever asked for. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of want to stay. I kind of want to go back in. It was so good. Well, I'm cold though. Warm up and then come back. All right. Cheers everyone. Thanks for watching.